ahead, take your time. Not like I got better things to do.
There's no time for introductions. There is no time for me to say I'm Beta Ray Ben for Pixel Spank. I must make a decision.
You scavenge anything that can help us? We're risking our lives out there.
Hell. I suppose I could spare a few things. I don't want your deaths on my conscience.
That's real good voice acting there. It's hard to mumble properly.
We're assaulting the base. Once we strike, use your rifle to pick off anyone you can see. A lot of lives are depending on us.
You silver-tongued son of a bitch. All right, I'll take a couple shots. But if I see any of them coming for me, I'm running for the hills. We're done.
Okay, well, that's good. And you
Ricky
there,
just
Deacon?
a
Talk
ray
to me.
of sunshine. You think he's telling the truth?
Well, I didn't doubt him one bit until you mentioned that.
I think he's hiding something.
So you don't trust him. First rule in this business is never go against your gut. If he's lying, could be the front entrance is full of lollipops and rainbows. My guess is it's worse than he's letting on. So we're going in through the escape tunnel instead.
The donut shop has an escape tunnel?
What? Doesn't everyone have an escape tunnel? Seriously, though? Thank God for that tunnel. If it weren't for that, there wouldn't be any railroad left.
I say we go through the front door. Minefield or not.
What? If you think we got the mojo for that, I'll back your play. You first.
Okay, so... Yes, basically the quest has given me the option to use the front door or the side tunnel. I chose death there, obviously. I did that entirely by accident there. That was annoying. I'm going to have to quickly redo this conversation and probably fail it, aren't I? This
Go
isn't...
ahead, take your time. Not like I got better things to do.
Wonder how it works these out. Will I...
You scavenge anything that can help us?
Hell.
It worked that time. Maybe it'll just
We're
work twice in
assaulting
a
the
row.
base.
It's always just one.
It didn't work that time. Well, we've learned something. It
Isn't
changes
Ricky
the
just a
persuasion
ray of
text each time.
sunshine? You think he's telling the truth?
Who can tell? He's
I think
lying.
he's hiding something.
So you don't trust him. First rule in this business is never go against... My
Yes,
guess
yes.
is it's
Lollipops, chain tunnels, frontal
I say we
assault is
go-
what we're doing.
What?
So basically, in dying there, all I lost was him possibly giving me sniper
You should
fire.
get the hell out of here and don't look
But he doesn't
back.
appear to have a sniper rifle, so I don't really know how much I lost there. Right, so, where are we? I'm Beta Ray Ben, this is Pixel Spank, this is the Fallout 4 D20 Challenge, episode 14. Oh, there's a camp. I'm working for the railroad currently. I'm doing a quest for Deacon, which meant assaulting somewhere. And somehow I'm on top of a highway, and I can't really figure out how I did get up it. It must have been this way. Yeah, that looks about right. So it's a donut shop. When I fell off the edge a minute ago, what I actually meant to do was peer over the edge and see the donut shop. Cause what the fuck is that? Can you? There's something there. Is that power armor? It's got a scope on it. It is. That's power armor in a little hut. Ricky Dalton is nearby. Oh no, that's Ricky. He's nowhere near. Let's go in with laser rifle for this. If I'm fighting the Institute, they'll probably have laser rifles. This is definitely a trap, isn't it? I don't even need it, but look at it. It's just, I mean, they want you to have it, don't they? Let's just have a. I mean, I can't see any traps. Is this terminal trapped? Doesn't appear to be.
Hacking this is beyond me.
Oh, I can't open it anyway. I've clearly never been here before. Oh, there's the railway. Okay, yeah. Okay, I'm on board. Right. So I'm guessing this one in front of me is a bird. And this is the escape tunnel. But officially I have rolled to use the whatever is over here, the front entrance, and it'll probably be easier to use that anyway, because it's easier to assault from here and draw out all the enemies inside. If there are enemies inside, I forget exactly what I'm doing here. Frag mine. I'll switch to my junk weapon in a minute to get rid of those. I want to get a bit closer. See, judging by that kind of anthropomorphized, if that's a word, morphosized maybe. Judging by that large donut holding a cup of coffee, that's the place I'm looking for. And it had a really weird name that still throws me off. I'll probably remember it when I get closer and I can actually read it. Is that memory? No, that's not. See, 51% chance. If I shoot that twice, I'm certain to hit it. That's how these things work. Now that frag mine, and that threw me well off. That frag mine should have alerted some enemies, if there were any. So that makes me think that there aren't any nearby. Huh. That's like a people carrier car. I don't think I've ever seen one of those before. I've seen buses and like the smaller cars, but never one like that. I can see enemies now. Synths. What are synths weak to? Seriously, you're not going to let me target that synth?
What was that?
It's a synth. It's right in front of us, and it's weak to... Doesn't really say. I'm guessing that means it's weaker to energy fire. But it's only a regular synth, and they're not that strong anyway. The fuck was that?
Hey, something's out there.
Yeah, it's a synth.
They're back!
Love, stop running in. Literally stop running in. You're just hurting yourself. They don't give two shits. There's a turret in there. I think there's something else around the corner that the others are shooting at. Got it. Right, let's get the pistol out, because I think there's still a fair few frag mines about. Of course, we found out in New Vegas that the best way to take these out is with a laser pistol. I haven't got a laser pistol. Fucking variants. Well, the fuck? There wasn't one there. I think it might have slipped through the world. Oh, get up, love. You're fine. There's a machine gun turret there.
Blue, we're not alone here.
I know. I just told you there's a machine gun turret there. Keep up. I could do something with a sight on it that's better than what I've already got, but that's a pipe dream.
What was that?
It's a machine gun turret. It's right in front of us. Use your eyes. Okay. Oh, get up.
Point the way.
Right. Go
Head
over
over
there.
Yep.
It's my new tactic in life. It's just send her to do the actual dirty work. Let's go laser rifle. Oh, there's a clear line through, so I should be fine to do this. Well, it actually was. That wasn't supposed to be the case. Let's loot these guys.
Ours now.
Oh, yeah, it was Slocum Joe's. They kept saying, yeah, it's down by the Slocum Joe. They all just kept saying Slocum Joe like it was something I should understand. And I didn't. Is that food? Kind of looks like food. That's a sweet roll? That was what I was fighting over? Oh, it wasn't worth it. Alright, so... This is where their secret base is. It's underneath the Slocum Joe, so... Presumably it's going to be filled with synths. I'm prepared. I've got my anti-synth gun. Well, not really.
The elevator's hidden behind the bookcase.
I know. Well, if this guy died to protect this suitcase, there must be something good in it. Flag and a bandana. He was a redneck. Great.
For the love of... The Institute bastards powered off the elevator. We kill all of them, and we still gotta go in the back way. Well, the slightly bright side here is it'll be easy getting out. You buy that? I don't.
Okay. I was very confused there for a moment because it came up saying I'd failed the optional objective, and I was like, well, this is the front entrance, but then it just told me too quickly that I'd failed it. That's what the problem was. Might as well check upstairs while I'm here. I know there's a turret up here. So I need to go out on like a sort of steady bearing that I came in on to avoid hitting any more mines. Ooh, toolbox. Although whoever placed those mines did an unusual job because they didn't put them near any vehicles, which would, like, a mine would set. So you walk on the mine, it doesn't kill you, but it cripples your legs, and then the vehicle blows up as you're trying to escape. Because I'm a horrible person, I can come up with these situations. Well, that's great, isn't it? Someone put that on and just said that's acceptable. Like, yeah, hide the entrance, fine, but you walk through this, turn around, and it still exists. There's no. Like, could you imagine if they threw that into an Uncharted? It would be utterly unacceptable.
Man, the back entrance is safer, but be ready for Gen 1s and 2s. So it's time you learn why we're here. We're retrieving a prototype developed by our good Dr. Carrington.
Okay. What is it? What does it look like? My assumption is it's a prototype synth, but is it?
Security's too good.
Right, so I need to do a master level thing to get in.
We're in. The back entrance is safer, but be ready for Gen 1s and 2s.
I was supposed to talk to him.
So it's time you learn why we're here. We're retrieving a prototype developed by our good Dr. Carrington.
I thought he stopped talking sort of too bluntly.
Let's find a prototype then.
Together with you, I like our odds. First step is to override the security lockdown.
She has almost the exact same speech patterns as me. It's freakish how similar we are.
Well, the terminal's on at least. I'm gonna feed it some passwords. No. Nope. No. Ah, missed one, you cocky bastards. The prototype's deeper inside.
I just had a sudden thought about doing a movie quiz, like a movie pub quiz with an extra hard mode around on passwords where you name passwords from films and people have to tell you what the film was.
Someone left a rail sign here.
Thought that'd be quite good. For example,
Yeah, we know.
Ramses 2, I think, was Ozymandias' password in Watchmen. You've got, obviously, Peg, I believe, was the password in Batman and Robin. There's better ones in this, but they're just the ones that come to mind. Dead Railroad members. Never occurred to me, right, when I was playing this through the first time. Oh, I never got the. There were certain weapons I almost never saw. One was the Gauss rifle, but that's by the by. I got on in the end. The other was the railway rifle, and I had like plenty of railroad spikes, and it's like a staple thing in Fallout now. A railroad rifle. It's hard to say. I may have said it different twice already. Never occurred to me that it's affiliated with the railroad.
That means there's a cache nearby. Looks like Maven managed to hide something before. Well, you know. Look around.
Okay. So let's use our instincts. I'm Maven. I'm hiding a cache for future. There it is. It's just there. It's not really hidden at all, was it? Like, I can see it from here. In fact, it's the symbol itself is less well hidden than the cache. There's a spotlight. I bet that terminal will turn it off. I'd sooner shoot the enemy.
Whoever or whatever.
Good riddance.
Sensor anomaly detected.
What a waste.
Isn't it great having a gun that shoots in a straight line?
I wonder if this is normal for...
Tinker
Hey,
managed to turn on the defenses.
But I know there's some variants, but it's still it's way better than well, it's just nice, isn't it?
Seen a Courser, but they're top of the line in Institute. Let's fuck up your day tech. There shouldn't be any coursers in here, but if there are, just run.
I know it's possible to reprogram turrets to shoot them, but realistically, I just turn them off every time. I can never seem to get it to work right. The worst is whenever you have to activate a
Hey,
protectron. I hate saying that word. I want to break this by punching it. Good. And protectrons. You get the option to change their programming type. I don't think that's ever once worked successfully for me, or at least I've never fully known what any of the options do enough to make any difference.
that's one way to keep out uninvited guests.
What, spotlights? I've got this real trouble wherever I use the word spotlight now. I think of the film Spotlight with Mark Ruffalo and Liev Schreiber and some other people who are in superhero films. The trouble is, that's a film about, well, child abuse in the Catholic Church. And it's not a good thing to think of, in any sense of the word. Haha.
another active terminal. We didn't have time to trip the defenses up ahead.
Hello?
Power them up, and we can give our friends a little surprise.
Okay, pretty sure they know I'm here, but I'll do it anyway.
By order of the Institute, you must be destroyed.
Nah, they never just
Found
want
you.
to talk.
I think when I played this first time, right, the first time I ran into synths was I was helping Paladin Dance do his job, and you go in there and they're just crazy looking, and there's fucking loads of them as well because you got the Paladin with you. He does most of the work. They're just really cool. And the first time you see an Assaultron in the wild, fucking crazy. They're so fast. See, the reason I'm not taking any of their weapons is because I haven't got the skill that lets me strip them down for useful parts. I could sell them, but it's kind of more hassle than it's worth, so I'm just leaving them. The ammo's the most useful bit anyway. I'm now confused. Have I got 99 additional rounds unchambered, or does it only go up to that? I'm pretty sure it goes up higher. I can do this one. Bored, you watching this video. I thought I wasn't going to do this, to be honest. I kind of forgot how to lockpick. And hack, for that
My
matter.
sensors need calibration.
Right. Behind this door is a lot of synths. Do I open the door and attack them? Or just attack them through the window? They've seen me!
Scrappy.
Oh, you shoot me through the door, that's not fair. It's literally not fair. Son of a bitch. I've forgotten how to shoot properly. You can tell, if I'm playing a lot of first-person shooters when I'm not playing this, like between videos, in the off time, if you will, I'm really good at this when I come back to it.
Not every Slocum
I haven't
Joe
been
has
playing a lot.
massive tunnel complex underneath it. We're entering a secret Defense Intelligence Agency research lab, a place that never officially existed. It's called the Switchboard. The prototype is locked up in the heart of the facility.
That's pretty cool, actually.
Contact detected.
A lot of enemies there. Ooh. One of these.
Excellent.
I've heard a lot of theories around these that this is a generator and it actually charges the fusion cores. But that one turned off when I unplugged it. But none of the stuff went off, so maybe it is just the charger. Could well be. A bit like the equivalent of people eventually all having electric car chargers in their garages. And like if you were to see them now, you'd assume that they also made power for the house somehow, but actually no, they're getting. But you get what I'm getting at, I feel. You know when you come in a room and there's 3 beds and 3 footlockers and 2 of them have been completely emptied and smashed open, but one of them wasn't, and the one that wasn't had 15 shotgun shells in it? The fuck was in the other 2 that warranted, you know, leaving shotgun shells? It's a question that needs an answer, doesn't it? Right, this door appears to be the way to go. There should be one body around here left to check out. There she is.
Won't be able to hack this.
Alright, can I do that one?
No way I'm cracking this.
Can just open the door though. Okay, we've got tripwires. And they appear to set off Tesla devices in the ceiling. Good news is I can just disarm them, because I feel like they made these a bug in the game where they're far too fucking easy to see. As soon as I say that, I will trigger one. But I get fucking fusion cells from these. Only 1 or 2, but still.
Hello?
Hostile sensor reading detected.
You're here.
Movement detected.
Did you see that guy at the back doing like the slowest fucking turnaround in the world? Cool. Really
I will
cool.
limit the pain I inflict, if possible. Are you attempting an ambush?
Are you?
Systems.
Hey,
Hello.
something's
Could you get out of the way, guys?
should have backed
This is
down.
really poor form. And somehow the synth managed to shoot past all of them to hit me. That stings the most. On an unrelated matter, my right eyeball is stinging quite fiercely. It is entirely unrelated, actually. I have nothing more to say on that matter. I think it's because I awoke far too early this morning. In real terms, it wasn't very early, but for me, sort of kind of an up at noon type guy,
Stealth capabilities.
it wasn't. Yeah, it wasn't the best idea. I'm gonna leave it vague as to what time I actually got up, because I don't want to appear a scumbag.
Please come out. I am no longer detecting an enemy presence.
Jet. I like what that guy just said. Please come out. I'm no longer detecting an enemy presence. He's either talking to. I can't do advanced, can I? Oh, I can do advanced. It's one of the big mistakes they
Nice.
made. The lockpick levels are novice, advanced, expert, master. The advanced ones should be called intermediate, because advanced and expert sound interchangeable, and advanced sounds higher than it is when it's like the second hardest, second easiest even. I keep seeing this spiked lead club and thinking it's way better than it is. I know it's not, and I also know it's a lead pipe, not a lead club. And I had a sudden paranoia that I opened that locked door and went in, but didn't actually take anything out of there. Wasn't sure I did. I took everything I needed and I didn't get very much, as it so happens. R&D. My guess is we're heading to R&D. My other guess is there's a trap near this mannequin. There actually was. There's something I thought would have a bigger impact in this game. Cryo stuff. You see the cryolator like straight away. That's the only one in the game.
Is someone present?
Oh, that set them all off. That's good. And it blew that. R&D. That's probably the place I want to be. Shoot him in the back. That's where the loot chest is.
There's a whole bunch of you, aren't there?
Institute synth damaged.
Come on!
Damaged.
I wonder if they're weak to fire. Sorry, Deacon. You'll be fine. Oh, he is actually fine. He's probably a synth. Although looking at this, synths appear to be weak to fire. Well, I don't know if that will burn me walking on that. I'm gonna not.
Carrington, Stanley.
Open says me. Thank God someone managed to close the security door in time. Carrington's prototype is in there.
Oh, wait, you're talking to me?
Looks like
I'll be
someone
right
escaped
with
out
you.
here in a hurry.
So Tommy Whispers didn't make it out. He died protecting our secrets. Let me see. There. Tommy would want you to have his hand cannon. Don't let it size.
Hand cannon? Wait, I think you're giving me the hand cannon. Just ran in and tried to take it.
I shouldn't take it.
Too late. It's yours.
Oh. Improved VATS hit chance. That's quite... Oh yeah, this is a pistol people say is really good.
Grab Carrington's prototype. You turn that over to Desdemona, and she'll have to let you into our merry band.
You know how Desdemona is such a retarded name? I was playing Divinity Original Sin. There's a character
that
called
for,
Desdemona in that. And there was one in something else.
Open says me.
Nice.
The elevator's at the end of the hall. Should be easy to power up and get out since we already cleared the path, right?
Yeah, I just noticed how many traps there are in here. There's fucking Tesla arcs everywhere. I also missed the bit where he opened the door, which might have been quite cool. Probably wasn't, but it might have been. Do I want to... That is the question. I'm going to make use of the workbenches here, because God only knows when I'll find another one. I don't know what use I can make of them. Might be something good. So I'll skip through all of it, don't worry. I was able to upgrade my armor in possibly the most minor way possible. So this was... Oh, that was the exit, so that means this is an additional loot room, perhaps? So hands up, who thought these would be more useful in the game somehow? Jangles the Moon Monkey, a
I thought the
collectible,
lifts in Diamond City were
something
fancy.
you actually use, God only knows, but, you know, I never found anything useful to do with them. How do I open these doors? I must open them. This... Wait, what are they doing here? They are making security robots. Pam. Oh, Pam! Pam's the... Pam's the robot that works for them. Yeah. She's not particularly exciting as a character. Small chance of cryo grenades through here, I feel. Nope, seems to be fine. Ooh.
Initiated.
I thought I'd be free of enemies, but apparently I was wrong.
That was better than expected.
Guys, the fuck were you? I don't think you even drew your weapons. You still haven't. I question this. Anything good in there? Oh, advanced. I can do advanced. Another fusion core. I've got a few of those now. I could actually potentially use
End of
power
the line.
armor if I had any.
Just power up the elevator.
Deacon, don't say things like that. I thought you were about to shoot me in the back of the head. I was going to shoot you in the front of the head due to our relative geometries as described by front and back of head shootings. Presumably, if I'd gone quietly into the place upstairs, God damn it, I could have used this entrance. Okay, I think I've turned it on. I'm not really sure. They seem to be big on elevators in this game. There weren't many in Fallout 3 or New Vegas. There are a few in vaults normally, and you just go in and they'd straight say what floor do you want, and it was always kind of a pain because the bookcase really threw me there. I thought I was inside one of those films where, you know, they're trying to escape a dream world and they open the exit door and there's a brick wall. I don't know what film specifically. It sounds like somewhere between Inception, Nightmare on Elm Street, which is of course the one Nightmare on Elm Street that featured Meryl Streep, both as Freddy and all of the teenagers. It was a really weird time in films. I'd quite like to see that actually in Nightmare on Elm Street. Deacon, Can't help but notice you fucked off somewhere.
We got what we came for. Let's split up and meet back at the catacombs.
Was all of
Worth
that
it?
worth it?
All I know is that Dez authorized the op. I just hope we didn't go through all that for the new coffee maker. See you soon.
Really, Piper? Really? Really? Wait, where'd he go? Did he disappear? Oh no. He tried his level best, didn't he? Fuck me. I'm glad I got outside for that. That was fun to see. It was also really funny the way he just sort of stumbled. Yeah. Is he gonna be okay? He's kind of doing the Peter Griffin, isn't he? He's the I'm not gonna help him because there's probably frag mines about. Do I want to end the episode there or go to the church? I might as well finish off by going to the church. I'll quick travel there, or at least attempt to. The church is one of those places where if I'm not careful I quick travel to my own death. Isn't that right? Straight there. So I quite like the aesthetic of the Raider power armor, but for many reasons it's pointless because 1, they give you frankly a better power armor. 2, you can't upgrade it particularly. 3, it's shit. Well, I feel like I've gone enough there. I'm just gonna skip to them. The church is empty. We all know it now. It's odd that I haven't bothered to look up whether there is a quicker way to them or not. But it's even weirder that the game developers decided, no, we're gonna make you run through the church, through the catacombs. We're not gonna get rid of all the corpses you killed, all the ghouls, all the regular corpses. It's gonna be slightly creepy. You're not gonna like it if you're jumpy, like I can be. I'm not when I'm on camera so much, but outside of that, alright, we're back.
And the new girl patched me up, put me on her shoulder, and blasted her way through the rest of the complex. Synths everywhere.
That's how it
She
happened.
wouldn't risk her life for the cause.
Hello, words. I'm actions, and I'm speaking awfully loud.
Point taken. Deacon told me you single-handedly secured Carrington's prototype, disabled a minefield, and wiped out 100 Gen 1s. So is any of that true?
The reason I had a quick look at Deacon there is because I want him to be in the thumbnail because he looks like an older, weirder version of last week's thumbnail.
We got the job done. Does the rest matter?
I suppose not. I was expecting Deacon to grab a full team, including Glory, to secure that prototype. But instead, just the two of you cleared out the entire switchboard.
You'd be insane not to sign her up, Des.
You've certainly made an impression on Deacon. He's never spoken about, or lied about, anyone so highly before. Welcome to the railroad, Agent.
Thank you. You know, when she said just the two of you did that, I was really hoping that Piper, or whoever my companion is, ideally Doughnut, in the background would just be doing this. But it didn't happen. An opportunity
A response
missed.
would be appreciated.
Why should I join you?
If you're having any doubts, you shouldn't. Not very many of us live to retirement. But if you're like me, that doesn't matter. There are great wrongs that need righting.
I'm not sure if I want to join.
If you join us, you'll be putting yourself at great risk. We don't want anyone having regrets later. So I need a yes or no.
Glad to be aboard.
It seems we're very lucky to have you. So you're in. Now we need to know what to call you. Secrecy keeps us alive. Code names are a part of that. So what's yours?
Starling.
Have any suggestions?
No. It doesn't work like that. Your life, your name, your choice.
She chose Desdemona. Fuck's wrong with this woman? Bullseye, Whisper, Charmer, and I think there were 3 more beforehand.
Call
We're
me
going with Whisper.
Whisper.
After Tommy? Or... Either way, that's very fitting. Your first
Fuck's
official
Tommy.
order is to deliver Dr. Carrington his prototype and see if he can use another pair of hands. But first, it's time to meet the rest of the gang. The location of our HQ is one
I'm
of our
getting
most
tired of
tightly
waiting.
guarded secrets. So be careful coming in or out. You never can tell when you're being watched.
You pretty well can. Oh, I leveled up. Right. Well, I'm going to level up, and then that'll be the end of the episode. Level up dice. Perception. We haven't had one of those for a while. Saying that, I realise it's one of my most upgraded skill trees. So there are 6 options. Obviously that's a D6. Obviously I've left that over where I record the Choose Your Own Adventures. So I'll roll a D12 and do the maths. Pickpocket. Yay! Yay. I wonder how easy pickpocketing gets at the high level. Alright, well that was episode 14 of the D20
Something?
challenge. Oh, I've started bossing after dark. Also, I don't have a clue who Carrington is. Anyway, I'll see you next time for more antics in the wasteland. Antics is a strong word. Let's say japes, shall we?